Most women think becoming confident means being fearless. They think confident women never doubt themselves, never feel nervous, and never second guess their choices. They think confidence is something you are either born with or you're not. But that's not true. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to trust yourself even when fear shows up. If you've ever walked into a room and looked confident on the outside, but inside you are questioning everything you said or did, you're not alone. Many women are doing their best, showing up every day and still feel like they are not confident enough. Not because they are weak, but because they have been taught to doubt themselves. So if you've been trying to reinvent yourself as a woman, trying to be more confident in yourself, or if you're wondering how other women seem so sure of who they are, this video is for you. Because becoming a confident woman is not about changing who you are. It's about reconnecting with yourself and learning to trust your own voice again. If you're watching this, chances are you've reached a point where you are tired of second guessing yourself. You are tired of asking everyone else what they think before you trust your own decision. You are tired of shrinking your voice so you don't seem too much. You are tired of feeling like you have to prove yourself before you are allowed to feel confident. And maybe from outside, your life looks fine. You're doing what you're supposed to do, you show up, you try, you keep going. But inside, you feel this quiet gap between who you are and who you want to be. This video is not about becoming loud, aggressive, or someone you are not. It's about becoming more confident in yourself, in your thoughts, in your decisions, and in your direction. We are going to talk about what confidence really is, why so many women struggle with it, and how you can start building confidence in a way that feels safe, honest, and sustainable. No pressure, no pretending, just real growth. Hey lovelies, I'm Gakeni and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first video in this series of how to become, there's a previous video on how to become the best version of yourself as a woman in 3 months. Make sure to watch it and learn something. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. I recommend you take your notebook and pen to note down a point or two which you can review later. And don't forget that beverage to keep you energized until the end. Let's get into it. The real problem is not that you don't have confidence. The real problem is that over time, you've learned not to trust yourself. Many women were confident as children. They spoke freely, they tried things without overthinking, they believed their feelings mattered. But slowly through criticism, comparison, and expectations, that confidence started to fade. You were told to be quiet, to be polite, to not make mistakes, to not disappoint anyone. So you learned to doubt your instincts. You learned to look outside yourself for approval. You learned to question your decisions even when they felt right. And now, when you try to be confident, it feels forced. You try to act confident instead of feeling confident. You try to reinvent yourself on the outside while still doubting yourself on the inside. That's why confidence feels unstable, because it was built on other people's opinions instead of your own self-trust. Before you try to be more confident, before you try to speak louder, before you show up more, or before you reinvent your life, you need to become a woman who trusts herself. Confidence does not come from pretending. It comes from knowing that even if you make a mistake, you will have your own back. A confident woman is not someone who never doubts herself. She is someone who listens to herself even when she feels unsure. She does not need permission to take up space. She does not wait for everyone to agree with her. She allows herself to learn, grow, and change without shame. When you become self-trusting, confidence stops feeling heavy. You stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "Can I handle this if I try?" And the answer slowly becomes yes. This is how you reinvent yourself as a woman. Not by becoming someone else, but by becoming more honest, more grounded, and more connected to yourself. So how do you build confidence in yourself as a woman? This is where confidence starts to grow. Not all at once, but step by step. You don't become confident overnight. You don't need to change who you are. You don't need to wake up feeling confident one day. You build confidence slowly through small moments of self-trust. Let's talk about some practical steps to help you be more confident in yourself. 1. Start keeping small promises to yourself. Confidence grows when you trust your own word. Start very small. Choose one thing you can realistically do every day, not because it's impressive, but because it's doable. It could be taking a short walk, journaling for 5 minutes, drinking enough water, or even showing up consistently for something that matters to you. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your mind learns, I can trust myself. And this is how confidence in yourself begins. 2. Stop asking for permission to be yourself. Many women struggle with confidence because they are constantly looking for approval. Before you make a decision, notice how you often ask, what do you think? Is this okay? Do you think I should? A confident woman listens to advice, but she trusts her own judgment. You don't need permission to change. You don't need permission to grow. You don't need permission to reinvent yourself as a woman. 3. Learn to speak kindly to yourself. Pay attention to your inner voice. If you speak to yourself with harshness, comparison, or blame, your confidence will struggle to grow. Confidence lives in safety. When you make a mistake, try saying, I'm learning. This doesn't define me. I'm allowed to grow at my own pace. This is how you build confidence in yourself, by creating an inner environment that supports you. 4. Take action before you feel ready. Waiting to feel confident before you act keeps you stuck. Confidence grows after action, not before it. Every time you show up, even when you feel unsure, you prove to yourself that you are capable. You don't need to feel brave to take a step. You just need to take the step. 5. Allow yourself to evolve. Becoming a more self-confident woman sometimes means releasing who you used to be. The version of you that stayed quiet, the version that settled, the version that played small to stay safe, you are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to change your life. Confidence grows when you give yourself permission to become. So let me ask you something and take a moment with this. What will change in your life if you trusted yourself a little more? Not all at once, not perfectly, just one small decision at a time. Becoming a confident woman is not about becoming fearless. It's about becoming self-trusting. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you won't abandon yourself. If this video spoke to you, I'd love for you to share in the comments one area of your life where you are choosing confidence over fear. Subscribe if you're on this journey of becoming, because this How to Become series is here to support you as you grow, evolve, and reinvent yourself as a woman. Hit that notification bell to be notified when we upload the next episode on how to become an emotionally strong woman. And if you know another woman who needs this reminder today, share this video with her. You're not behind, you're not broken. You're becoming more confident, one step at a time. See you in the next one. Bye bye.